Lanesmash, Cobalt Bears versus
Welcome
Armada.
to
Oh,
the Lanesmash group
hold up.
stage match CoBe versus ACG. I'm your head referee for this match, Erots. My co-referee for this match are Snipson. The caster for this match are Bill and Falcon.
Is that it? Can we talk again?
The
Nope, there we go.
first round starts in 12 minutes. And yeah.
Almost looked at the starting there the team was having. Hope no one saw too much. Anyways, welcome to Lanesmash stream. If you're not familiar with this format, I hope you're familiar with Planetside 2 at least, but I'll go over the format quickly. Basically, the two teams fight over a lane, in this case, Bittle Biolab to Garden Tech Plant. The teams consist of 24 players each. The only sanctioned thing from the organizers is construction and ends. Those are not allowed. The teams have put gentleman agreements in place, like no lock-ons, and I think no
The team
anti-infantry
captain's
maxes.
agreements are no AI
There we go.
maxes, no coyotes, hyenas, air-to-air lock-ons. So the match starts in 11 minutes.
Okay, we've got 11 minutes till match start. Hopefully, we'll be on time. And as I said, we'll be fighting over one lane. For this one, gun and tech to Bittle Biolab. Infantry is not allowed to leave the hex. Vehicles can go one hex out, and the teams just try and beat each other down this lane. And you win either after, I think for this lane it's 30 minutes. Do you know, Falcon?
Let me check. Hello, everyone. It's Falk for as co-caster. It's 40 minutes for each round, normally.
Okay. I'm sorry, I forgot to introduce you and also myself. I'm Billo. I'm gonna be casting with tonight. Yeah, it's either you play the 30 minutes and you captured more bases, you get 1 point per base capture, or you capture the entire lane, capture the home base, and it's also your win.
Yeah,
By
but
the way,
sorry.
huh? Go ahead, sorry.
Yep, I just had the stream on my laptop. That's good. No, I listen to you. Sorry.
Okay. By the way, if the audio, if the music, music I turned off, but if the game sound is too loud, please let me know as I've reset my user options so that the game would look prettier this time and we have shadows and all that clutter, which I usually have turned off. So yeah, just let me know in the chat and I'll fix that.
Okay, so about the two first bases where we'll see fights. We'll have first. Let's talk about Root House Distillery.
Okay,
It's,
I'll just go over there so people can see it as well, what we're talking about. There we go.
Yeah. So there's differences between the two bases between Ruthaus and Jorikov. As you can see, the spawn is quite far away from the point on Ruthaus Distillery, even if the teleporter is a bit closer from the point. But yeah, it's a base where it's quite easy to spawn lock. And
Definitely, you just lock out that building in front of the teleporter and you've basically already caught them.
yeah, the only good thing I think on Ruth House for defenders is the proximity of the vehicle terminal, which is quite safe to pull vehicle in defense.
That's a good point. On the other hand, on Johari Cove, you have a teleporter that allows you a great flank over the teleporters, where I'm marking now. It's a great flank on the point building, which is the other, which I'm hovering now. So you get two angles to the point building. That's definitely like a better defensible base, but in the opening, generally for these games, you won't see them spawning at these bases. They'll try and drop in on them and be faster to flip because if you flip one of the bases, obviously you can't flip the other for your team. So you have to go back and defend first, and then you can flip the enemy's base.
Yeah. Anyway, I think you in this configuration where there is no neutral base, you have to attack both of you have to defend your base and attack the enemy one, and yes, the team will manage who will manage to flip the point first will have a good advantage in the opening.
Definitely. Like that's basically what the opening is all about. Let me just turn off the mission system now. Like that's what the opening is all about. On neutral bases, as you said, it doesn't really matter because you can always swoop in and take the point back. But unless it's the deciding factor of the opening. So we'll probably see the teams both dropping from ESFs to be first at the base. What do you have? Do you want to comment on anything else about it? Otherwise, we could maybe talk about the teams for a bit.
Yes, we can talk about the two teams. Yes.
Both Cobalt teams, one clearly indicated by the name Cobalt Bears, which is Red Mist, which a few people might probably know, which is an old school Cobalt outfit, previously Ceres.
Yes, looking at the roster, we have RMIS, Xtac, Kath, PGON, and Gucci for CoBe.
Yeah, with Kaphasis just being a midfit on NC, quite good midfit though. Some good players in there. P-Gun used probably better known as A-Gun, is mainly an air outfit, so is Gucci, so those will probably be their pilots aside from a few Red Mist guys.
Yes, I don't know well Cobalt. I'm mostly a Miller player, but yes, a lot of that players are good players on live, and Xtac, RMIS, quite difficult to tell in English for a French guy. Kath and Kath are people that are playing a lot of scrims.
Go to your home base, not be on the area and play.
I'd be interested to see how they. Also, I'd be interested to see how they do it with communications, because Xtech is a German outfit, and I know for a fact that some of them don't really speak good English, so that might be an issue. Oh, hold on.
Honestly, that's why we prepared as a French stack team. That's why we choose to keep only French speakers in the team because of communication.
Yeah,
but
that's
yes,
definitely
it could be an issue.
It's hard to tell for us though, but maybe we'll see the fruits of that issue on here. On the other side, we have Armada Company Gaming, which is, if I recall correctly, it's Spock, or what the outfit's now called the Wardens, I think. They merged with another outfit and they now have a W tag. And 74th from Cobalt TR, both of them.
Yes, you also have Legend, some people of Legend. You also have IMKO, I don't know them.
That's Imperial Corp, they're also Cobalt TR. Legion, on the other hand, is Cobalt and C. They wanted to field their own team, but ran into like numbers issues, so they decided to merge sort of with Armada.
We delayed these starts for 5 minutes.
Okay, they heard it. 5 more minutes to wait. Those are like Armada Company is mostly midfits, or honestly, some of like one or two outfits in there can even be considered Zerg fits, but well, one.
Oh.
But
all the
they've impressed me, honestly. Like the last match I watched, they were way stronger than I thought they would be. So they definitely must have put in some time training.
Yes, and even if CoBe players are mostly Scrim players, maybe, in the other hand, ACG players are Smash players, because I know Legend, 74th, for example, are playing Smashes quite often now. So yeah, it's two different cultures. That's finally the mix of Lanesmash. The mix of a server smash or community smash and scrim. It's quite a complete. It's a format which is quite complete in terms of gameplay, infantry, vehicles, combined arms. That's why I love it.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, primarily those outfits which you call Smash outfit, maybe they're primarily live players, but their Jaeger experience is completely Smash based. I agree with that. I don't know, it's probably true for the CoBe infantry that they're mainly scrim players or a huge portion of them, but all the others are all the others like the Aegon guys, Pigon now, sorry, and stuff like that. They're mainly live players. They're pilots. They don't play on Jaeger unless
Yes,
they're
yes.
dueling.
But I think in both teams we have a very experimented players in live. There is no doubt about it.
Definitely. Really interested in this match actually. Mainly I want to see how. I mean, I've got an idea of how good maybe CoBe will perform, but I'm really interested to see how good Armada Company perform.
Yeah, and that's our quite young teams, so they have a lot to learn. They have to learn about playing together. They have to develop their team play. They have to develop their own skill, and yes, matches in competition are very different from training matches. So we can say, for example, we played Wednesday, and they already stepped up from their first match, and they have a good progression. That sort of team can have a very good progression from a match to another.
Yeah, definitely. We played one training match against Armada Company, and the last match I watched them play, and they've improved so much from that training match we played against them.
Okay.
The match starts in 5 minutes. The match starts in 5 minutes.
Okay. Important point. Important point. The air battle and the air dominance. Normally, CoBe should have the air dominance here. And the problem with us is there is two problematics. In a way, it's quite difficult to ground pound when you got the air dominance because there is the trees, best KD of the games, and yeah, it's a bit harder to ground pound when you get the air dominance. But in the other hand, air defense and ground air defense is also quite difficult because of the trees, because the ESFs can hide easier. Like on Azamir, for example, where the lanes are really open, ground pounding is easy, but lock-ons are very effective. Here, because of the trees, it's quite difficult to lock ESFs. So
Yeah, or
maybe
even
a
with
light
flag. Even with
yes,
flag, the ESF can just dodge away.
yep. So yes, striker can be an interesting weapon for ACG to defend themselves, but it may be not enough to counter the CoBe air. Even if I admit I don't really know the air players of ACG.
They have a few pilots, not too many. I don't know most of them, but I know they've got a few pilots. I'm not a pilot myself, and they said I try to fly a long pass, so I can't really tell. But yeah, they definitely have a few pilots, but I think we'll see a strong dominance from by Cobalt Bears here.
Yeah, yeah,
That's my prediction at least. Could always go
yes, yeah,
different.
we can expect it, yes. So, yes, I already see some people ready on tier side. I will not say which vehicles, but looks like they are ready to go.
We Ref said delay of 5 minutes, so we should be starting in about 3 minutes, and I'll try and start my timer this time, so that you guys on stream can actually see when the when the match is supposed to be ended. And by the way, I've also fixed, maybe you've already seen it, but I managed to fix my controls so I can actually zoom in and zoom out now. But I've also created a new issue where I can't use space to go up or control to go down. But I guess that it's easier to work around that than being zoomed in.
Yes, about the rules, yes, as the referee said, no air lock-ons and coyotes, hyenas, and no anti-infantry maxes.
The match starts in 2 minutes. The match starts in 2 minutes.
Those
But
are gentlemen agreements, by the way, so agreements
Yes.
that the team captains or the teams made between themselves. Those aren't, I think they're not even reinforced by the staff, by the organizers.
Sorry, can you repeat?
I'm pretty sure the gentleman agreements aren't even enforced by the organizers, so technically you could just break them, but then again, don't want people seeing that, of course. We don't want to see people doing that.
I know there is an agreement about stack versus. Who's playing stack tomorrow?
I think it's Werner United.
YLBT.
Not entirely sure, but I think it's Werner. I might be playing that match, so I should probably know, but I think it's Werner United.
Oh yes, no, that's next week, the 1st of December match between Stack and WFAT, where NS50M 1 point red dot is not allowed as a gentleman agreement.
That seems like a meme ban.
Yes.
But always just use a yellow dot and change your color.
Yes. Yellow dot are allowed, but not red dot.
I mean, honestly, yellow dot's superior anyway. I don't see why you would ever use a red dot.
It depends on Esamir. It's not always easy to see the yellow dot.
I mean, you don't use it as a yellow dot. You either have your overlay in front of it, or you change the color of your dot. Anyways,
Yes.
we should be starting any second now. I hope we're getting a countdown.
20 seconds.
Yep. Okay, so I can start on time here. Of course, this isn't the official timer. The refs have the official timer, but it's just as a stream.
10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Match start.
Okay, my timer's
Okay.
working, and let's check out the air battle, I guess.
Okay, so 3 girls to start for ACG.
No ESFs? Wow, they're gonna be slow to this point. I
The
mean,
drop-
there's no competition over who's gonna be first to the point here if they're starting in galaxies.
Oh, looks like they failed their drop. They're dropping in the field. While there is 3 maxes on the hill, 3 anti-air maxes, 4 anti-air maxes on the hill north of
I see
Jorari.
those, yeah. Those, I mean, I think they're a good idea, but aren't they just gonna get minced?
And they got 1 NG with them. Burster maxes, yes.
One is down, one is already down. There's no medic to revive him either. This doesn't look good, and they have no air themselves. They were all in those galaxies, and now their maxes are already down. So that's all their entire. 1 max is left actually, but he's not gonna make it for long.
Yeah, and there is
Yeah.
4 maxes on the point, but yes, CoBe is setting up for the attack.
Oh, they actually have the point. I didn't realize. Oh yeah, those pounder maxes are doing work. Yeah, that's gonna be hard to breach for CoBe with those pounder maxes in there, because you can wear them down with decimators, but it takes a while.
And as we say during the first comments, no ACG at the higher ground protecting the doors of the point building. That's why this base is quite easier to defend. They can have upper ground to just protect the
We see them
point.
clearing it now though. Duckies just ran around there with his bolt action and cleared that upper ground. Beautiful. Now they just need to get into the point, like get past those pounder maxes, and that's gonna be the hard part here.
Yeah.
Oh, they're getting
okay.
in, actually. Are they? No, never mind.
Yeah, and CoBe just set up a Sandy near the stairs. The first Marks is coming in.
That's gonna be hard though, breaching against Pounder Maxes. There's, I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Pounder Maxes in here. Barely any infantry, but that's fine if you can keep those alive. And I saw medics trying to suicide them here, but that can't be the tactic. Like, you gotta have something better than medics is running in. Maybe even pull an archer, work them over with the archer.
Yeah, 6 boxes, 1 medic, 1 NG in the point. Uh, just having a look at the root house to see if there is a back cap attempt.
Not yet. There is population there, however.
A lone infiltrator coming on the vehicle pad on the root house.
That's the second, pretty sure that's the second max from NCIC, and he's got no support, he's not getting inside, just has to run away.
And TR Sandy is just pull out from root house, trying to set up now.
Oh yeah, there it is. It's stealth
and it
Sandy
just
as well, so it
deployed.
might take them a second to find him, but they didn't flip the point yet. And there is someone here guarding the point. Well, it's a single engineer actually, so they might have a hard time defending it. But I don't see redeploys coming in from TR either. Like, they should be getting on that point now. They need to move now.
Yeah, I think they're gonna wait for the point to flip before coming.
Well, they just lost their own point though.
So
They just lost behind because they didn't move. You need to move for that point immediately.
Yeah, that was a bit slow. That was a good defense on their point, but they were a bit slow to back cap.
Yeah, and
maybe
finally
instead
managed
of
to
1
take out the
infiltrator, they may need
Maxes.
2.
I mean, they were... Yeah. They needed to be on that faster. There's just no way you'll get in if you play that slowly. Lanesmash is all about cheese and all about speed. You need to be the first one at the point.
Yes. You have to apply pressure on your opponents every time you can, because yes, if the point is flipping in their favor, you're just stuck. There is a good Sandy though on Ruth House for ACG, but yeah, it's not useful now.
Yeah, there's literally no... Oh, actually, there's a Prowler here trying to... Oh, no, he's going down. He tried to take out the CoBe Sandy, but no way. He immediately got jumped by air and infantry. See a lot of striker spam now, as you predicted. Really strong tool for these sort of things, but you also need to move at some point. You can't keep strikering forever. You need to make a move for the point. Oh, I just see Alpha in the chat. Alpha, by the way, if you know how to fix the up-down movement, by the way, please tell me.
Oh, nice SR infill from NC on the roof of the general building.
Harasser up there. That's dirty. Oh no, an infill, sorry, I misheard. Yeah, it's not that hard to get up there. You can just jump up the grav lift. It's really fucking useful. I'm actually surprised there's no buses or harassers in this base, because you can just drive them in over here. And it's really strong in this base. You can just park them up there with
Harry's coming. Oh, nope.
Oh, there's Watney
Not this
in
time.
his flash. Didn't even know he was playing. We actually see TR moving out of the spawn now, pushing. With most of the Reavers down, they might actually have a chance. Actually, there's still 3 Reavers just air hammering, rocket potting mercilessly.
Oh yes, and there is a Vanguard, AP Vanguard. Oh no, what's hit Vanguard? Just looking at the base.
That is hash.
Protecting the eastern flank for.
That is a hash
CoBe.
Vanguard, so that can help with the infantry as well. Yeah, he's shooting in there.
Yep. Yep, and yeah, we can see the Reavers just dodging with the mountains to hide themselves from
I do hear a ranger somewhere, I think. Oh yeah, it's probably the Sarasa here. Yeah, it definitely is, but he's already smoking heavily. And he's not doing much. I'm not sure if that person is worth sitting in that Terrassa. Oh, we see a push through Jenny building.
yeah, but
There's maxes here, there's 2 maxes, loads of infantry. Maybe they can make a move here. They've got 20 seconds, so they're basically pushing at the ideal time. If they can
there is
reach those.
not a lot of people on the point for CoBe now, just 1 max and 1 NG.
Yeah, but they have all the people in the flanks for the TR push, and the TR push just split up. They didn't go as 1 unit, so they just got taken out 1 by 1. The maxes went alone. This is not going anywhere, and there we see first cap by Reapers. 1 point for CoBe. Let me just fix that on the stream.
While on Ghana and Southern now, the point is already flipping. Defensive Thunderer got destroyed by the air.
This is how you need to do it. You need to hop on that next base immediately. This is
yes, and there is
exactly
already
right.
yeah, and there is already 2 beacons on Ghana and Southern for CoBe.
But we also see TR moving in here. Let's see if, like, all the scrim players we talked about before, from X-Tag, from Carf, and from Red Mist, they'll know the space very well, and they know how to play it. So they'll know every angle of this, because they've probably scrimmed to death on it. It's a very popular scrim base. So that might be a slight advantage for them.
And that's,
They're getting
a good
wiped though.
repush from ACG here. But yeah, 20 seconds for CoBe to organize, and 20 seconds for ACG to try to back cap.
And to try and get a Sunday up here, but it doesn't look good. That Sunday's already smoking heavily.
The Terran Republic has taken the facility.
There's still NC dropping in here, but they don't seem to be doing much, and there's more TR maxes moving in. In general, this ACG team, oh, that's the first NC Sunday, with Kobolds, of course. ACG seem to be doing a very good job of maxes.
30 minutes remain, 30 minutes.
Generator stabilized.
Yes, yeah, there is nobody on the Ruth House for not Ruth House, on Jewelry for ACG now. While they have a good opportunity just to back cap, just try to back cap to delay the pressure from CoBe.
Okay, Alpha just told me how to fix my issue. I will quickly go into key bindings and see if I can find what he's talking about.
And the point is flipping now on the Ganon Southern. Most of the TR are dead now in the building. Just 1 max remaining, but he just get killed.
There we go. Okay, I fixed it now. Yay, yay for Alpha. Thank you so much. I finally fixed my ops camp. Now everything is well.
And now CoBe in control of the point. A lot of strikers from the yard near the spawn.
They're gonna struggle to take out all these Reavers though if their only response is strikers. They basically won't be. Oh, actually, they took one out there, but I don't think they can permanently keep them in check just with strikers. It is probably their best bet, but you really sort of need pilots here.
Yeah, that's. I don't think strikers or anti-air solutions are enough to counter air dominance, because yeah, you have to make the enemy air squad bleed in the nights. So they just have to wait 2 to 3 minutes and they will come back. And then
yeah, but
they
need to die first, and the safest way to kill an enemy kill enemy air is by your own air. Strikers, while probably the best ground-to-air tool to kill them, are still mostly a deterrent. It's not an effective way of dealing with air. but it might be the best one they have if they don't have any pilots playing.
But yes, that's the best solution. Yeah, 3 rivers again, air armoring the spawns. ACG is setting up, people on the roofs, watching at the spawn.
They're actually
They're
about to push out of the Jenny building, from the looks of it. They've killed most of the NC here, there's only a few left. There's a Cobalt bus there now though, locking them down. And hammers shooting through those tiny holes in the ceiling. Oh, that is a cheeky position from Itzy up there on that box, just shooting down. I'm not seeing much movement from the TR here, not seeing any attempts at anything special as well. They're just running in, trying to brute force in, but you need to do something more creative than that.
Yes, but instantly you don't have air dominance. It's quite difficult to do something organized, because if you try to push from by some way, the first guy will reach the door, but half of the guys behind him will be just killed by the armors. Medics away to try to revive people, getting killed also.
Yeah, but you need to try something like getting vehicles from the last base, or getting your own air up. It looks like they've completely abandoned this base though, and already preparing at the tech plant, I guess?
Looks like yes.
Or maybe they're gonna try and drop, but that's gonna be hard. There's reavers everywhere here, and they're not allowed to pull from the warp gate. They need to pull at Garnham.
Yes, you have to try something. As you said, pulling vehicles from the previous base. Sorry, repool air, massive air pool. We can see the turrets, the AA turrets on the tech plant are destroyed. Terminals are destroyed.
Yeah, at least they managed. They remember to destroy the terminals. That's the most important part about tech plants. You can't allow your enemy to pull vehicles into that base. There's an NC Sunday here though, somehow. I guess they didn't pull it here though. With Roman in it. Don't V6, okay. Let's V6. I can't V6 in an ops cam? This is a scuffed game. Oh no, V is bound to my... Okay, V is bound to my...
Do you have a macro from V6 maybe?
I do, but V is bound to proximity chat for some reason, and I don't really feel like chatting to these people right now. I don't think they'll like that.
Okay, so here we are on the tech plan. Already some NC on the balcony. With 3 rivers hammering the double doors of the balcony.
And the infantry ready to breach it. This actually looks really cool from inside, like those 3 rivers just shooting through. I like that. Oh, and there Bashar got inside, probably using ambushes as usual. Didn't manage to do anything though, sadly, but that was a good move. Could have gotten more of that maybe. Those air hammers just shooting in there, trying to splash anything. That's hilarious.
And generally, that where as a team captain, I said, okay, half of the air squad, just get down and help us inside.
Yeah,
and the point is flipping.
There's not much point in maybe at by breaching the balcony, the air can still help, but after that, there's basically no point to having air anymore at this kind of base. You need your people on point then, because air doesn't capture a point; they just keep people away from it.
Yeah, so just keep 2-3 rivers up. Just looking at the main spawn, checking for enemy air repool on.
CNC getting inside now though. even on the balcony, and there's only one TR max left. All the others already died. Oh, and she got. Never mind. There's 2 maxes still. My bad.
Yes, 2 maxes, 2 injuries on the point for the NCs.
Oh yeah, and 2 NC maxes as well. So, oh, 1 down. How the fuck did he die? Oh, he's getting back up though. Phylactery. That's tricky. CTR moving into the point now. Infantry. Facing the max. See, if there was an NCAI max, those infantry wouldn't be standing anymore. But since they have the gentleman's agreement here, they can't use that.
The Terran Republic
Yes, but
has
even
taken the
even
facility.
with NCAA max, you only have 10 shots in your shotguns. They can be overwhelmed, but yes, good reinforcement from NC now on the points. Points still flipping. NC's on one side, TR on the other one.
Alpha, you're saying Jesus Christ below, but this is just the config that Pomp gave to me, so blame Pomp, not me. Totally her fault. But we see them fighting quite a bit over this point now. Reaver's trying to shoot him, but I can't really get an angle inside there. There's no way. This is actually a really interesting fight, both sides.
Yes, yes. But the point is in favor of TR now.
Yeah, it's flipping now though, maybe. Yeah, there's quite a few. Yeah, okay. Who is that? Itzy. Okay, Itzy got on the flank and just dabbed on those TR.
Oh, yeah, medic taking 2 people, but there is only 5 NCs defending that point.
This is actually really entertaining to watch. It's like
Start fighting for real at any time now.
Oh, Sandy coming up from NC into the stairs.
that might be
The Terran Republic has taken the
a turning
facility.
point if that Sandy gets inside. Upstairs, struggling with that heavy though. I guess I can take him out though. Yeah, there we go. Now they just need to manage to get it upstairs.
Yeah,
TR's re-securing though, and if those pounders get on the Sandy, yeah, it's gonna die if those pounders
Yeah,
hit
he's
it.
gonna die. It's stuck now.
Oh no, they stuck it. They didn't. Oh, I think it's still unstuckable though.
It's quite difficult when you're in this position.
Yeah, that doesn't look good. I think they can still use it as spawn point on the stairs at least.
20 minutes remain, 20 minutes.
It's burning now.
TR actually managed to defend this point really well. And he seems to be breaching the balcony now, but there is a max fighting them back. Yeah, they're out of there again.
They're coming from the stairs too. Yes, big
They'll
push,
always
6
have these
people from the
maxes though,
stairs.
these pounder maxes they need to take care of. TR is such a strong pick just because of pounder max. If you have the gentleman's agreement, that is. If you have NC maxes, then yeah, okay.
Yes, ACG defending quite well their tech plan.
Oh, Michael and Yelchat calling out the enemy team strats for being helpful. I guess that's not sincere.
Okay, a Raster coming in for NC.
Is it actually
Okay,
getting
so-
inside though? I mean, oh, it's Watney. I think I've seen him do this. I believe in him. Oh, it's just sitting outside though. Huh. It's not too much happening here anymore. How much time is left? 8 minutes. 8 minutes 20, so they NC still has a shot at catching. Oh, actually we see a push here with a max suit as well. They
they're
will
coming
probably
in the
take
back
out.
of the balcony.
Yeah, they've got the balcony secured. They've got 1 max. They just need to take out the enemy maxes now mostly. I think that's their main issue here. With this entire attack, 2 NC maxes now. I think one of those has falcons. Yeah, So he can
Yeah,
actually
and now
really
I
get...
think yes, they are pretty much wide from the point. Point is there is a back cap.
Is my timer wrong? Is this lane not a 30-minute
Oh
lane?
yeah, there is a good back cap from ACG on the
Oh
Ghana
my god.
Southern.
Is
Ah,
this
well
not a
played from ACG.
30-minute lane? Did you lie to me, Falcon?
No, 40 minutes.
Oh, you said I understood 30. Yeah, we're gonna have to add 10 minutes to that time. My
Sorry.
bad, I misunderstood.
No problem. I have to find back my English.
Oh, good. Are they all
and,
walking past?
ACG
Okay,
is setting
no, they
up on
finally saw the beacon.
yeah, ACG is setting up on Ruth House, but a lot of dead TR now. But
This is
they got
probably the scrim experience coming in from the other teams, because most of those Red Mist players, or many of them and the Exact players, know really well how to play the space, and they know how to breach it, but it's actually not working out. I expected more. They're not breaching the server room, not at all.
no. But there is no more. Yes, there is one more beacon for ACG.
That's quite funny, because most of those NC players, or probably all of them, will have particles turned off, so it's really hard for them to actually see the beacons. Might actually be worth just having one person with observer come up.
Just so two rivers running each other, trying to fire by the double doors. But yeah, that's a good full infantry ult from ACG on the point now.
I just fixed the score there, by the way. I forgot to update it. NC captured the space. Yeah, it seems like good hold for now. They don't have any maxes though, so if Cobalt Base manages to bring maxes into play, they might just win this very easily. But they're not doing it at all so far. There's no maxes.
A pure infantry fight.
Very nice for all those infantry purists.
Yes, and yeah, 2 minutes on the timer now.
Okay, CoBe is in the server room now. They're grenading
they're going
big
in.
stairs. There's a shotgun LA in here. Oh, he went down though. A good attempt out there. We see Bunny Hop there, attempted at least by Joe Creamer. There's still a few TR on small stairs, but that's gonna be it. They're gonna go wiped now. There's no way.
Yeah. But yeah, that was a good push from ACG. They defend the tap plans. They managed to back cap. That's well played.
Yeah, that was a really good attempt. I didn't see that coming. I just saw NC clearing and I was like, yeah, they're getting on point now. But then ACG actually played the game right. And oh, that sounded really toxic. They played their cards right and they got on the point here. That was exactly what they needed to do. And now that gives them time to set up back at attack plant. Because NC needs to get over here again and TR can just spawn here, basically.
And yep, they are setting up with maxes on the point on the tech plan. They choose a defensive way. Maybe they may have tried to come back on the.
Oh yeah, I already see 3
on
maxes.
Ganon?
Yeah, 3 maxes again. Then don't seem to be. They probably should have, but I mean, if they're content with just holding the tech plan of 4 maxes, that's fine as well. Like if that's what they're trying to go for, then that was a good play.
Yeah, but I see CoBe very attentive at not being back now. There is at least 3-4 people watching for the point on Ganon Southern.
They still have 13 minutes left in the match. So I don't know. Like both teams can still cap at least one base. They just need to make a play for it.
Yes, but yeah, ICG would have had the time to repool vehicles, Sundays, some armor to go on Ganon Southern, but yeah, they don't want to loot that tech plant, I think.
They should probably try and push it if they want to push it again. They should definitely try and push it with armor this time, because that can buy you so much time and hold them off for so much longer. There was a good hold they did there. It's just not enough. They need those force multipliers.
Yes, they managed to take back the timer, but they didn't really use that time to attack back. They just choose to defend. And yep, Sandy coming in for CoBe. Already,
Oh yeah,
it's already smoking.
it's getting wrapped though. There's wrap grenades on it. And seems fine. I just need to actually do something with it. At least spawn on it and push up from there, because that gives you such a better spawn.
Yes, you're on the point directly. It's gonna be difficult to yeah, he's trying to get in the stairs to come in first
We see
floor,
a max
but,
moving up now though. That's CoBe, I think, in the max. Yeah. And we actually have what Sarasa up here now with a Cobalt, so that could be really strong.
Yes, but with the Pounder Maxes looking at.
Yeah, but they're all dead.
But
They all died.
yeah, but
There's none left. So we see NC making a really strong play for the point here, and they are not back up though at the moment. Cyclone heavy there. One TR heavy left, and he's gonna go down, and that's NC on point with Cobalt, Teresa, and the max suit in here, and it's Sandy downstairs. That's probably trying to get upstairs right now.
Yeah, he's trying to path the blockade.
That's where you need that Snipsel magic with the or Miller magic with the bolts.
Yes. Okay. Hinge is using darts, giving some hitbox to that wheels.
That is the Miller magic.
10 minutes remaining, 10 minutes.
Okay, it's 10 minutes now. My timer is I'll
Okay,
just
what
reset it.
are ACG doing?
Engineer, Engie, take some ammunition.
We had Toby and Proxy asking for engineer. And see Sandy is trying to get up. I do not see any TR. There's actually a few on my
Oh,
minimap.
big drop on the roof.
Oh, they dropped.
Big beacon drop on the roof.
Okay.
Oh yes, but 3 rivers are looking at with air armors. Ramming each other again.
They're going down though. They're getting pounded. Well, one of not pounded. Striker. That's two reavers down, but still one left. And they also have to care about the infantry on the other side. At least they managed to take out all the reavers. It's like 350 nanites per reaver. That's not bad.
Yeah, but the harasser with Cobalt looking at the door, and she's quite well set up.
That was a dirty rocket primary by Itzy right there. And now we even have Nikki in their back, just shooting down on them. This is not going anywhere. Again, no one taking out the beacons though, probably because they can't see them. Ah, Bashar's ambush templates just failed and couldn't get back up. He saw the beacons though, they're gonna go down now.
Yeah, and the push is over for TR. The Sandy is finally
attempt,
up
though.
on the point now. That's gonna be hard for ACG to come back on that point.
That was probably one of their best options right there, though, that push on the balcony from the roof. By the way, guys, we'll soon hit halftime, and Snipsel will come here. I think it's Snipsel that will do it, and we'll have a giveaway for Daybreak cash for, I think, 500. Oh, that's GG, by the way. Let me just fix the rounds. Oh, never mind, I didn't take it. That's GG. So NC managed to take, Cobalt Bears managed to take both Johari Cove and Gun and 7 Crossing. But TR managed to hold at the Gun and Tech Plan. I'm
Yes,
not
maybe
entirely
maybe
sure
ACG
if
is giving
it's
up to maybe ACG is giving up to refuel nanites. There
maybe
should be
because
very low nanites.
it shouldn't be, time shouldn't be over yet, unless my time thing's really off.
End of the first round.
Never mind, that is
3-0 for NC.
How's that
The
3
next
to
round
0?
starts in 50 minutes.
SCU compromised.
Talk, how's that 3 to 0? Isn't that 2 to 0 because NC captured 2 bases?
Should be, yes, but I think there is time. There is some time on the 40 minutes timer.
I guess they
I'm
forfeit
gonna
this
ask
base.
I'm gonna ask the referee.
Yeah, thank you. And where is Snipsel? You'll probably have to type exclamation mark raffle in the Twitch chat. Yeah, Snipsel is saying do that, so you'll probably already all have done that by the time I say this on stream. Because obviously we're on a delay, so we're not giving anything away, any tactics. Huge raffle ad.
All players need to leave the continent. All players leave the continent.
So yeah, definitely win your Lanesmash Daybreak cash. Win yourself a nice camera or a nice helmet. Or even the commissioner.
Okay, so yes, Erots as a referee said me that ACG gave up for that one.
Okay, so this 3-0.
That was very difficult for them to take back that tech plant. I think they were short on the nights, so without cheese, I don't see how they can just take back the point in purely infantry with CoBe set up at that with one Sandy, one harasser, and Maxes on the point.
Yeah, that's hard. That's a really solid hold. I don't know how you get back through that either. That's definitely hard, especially I don't know. This team was a lot stronger than I expected, but realistically, CoBe is just a way stronger team with more experience mostly, and also stronger gamers, players.
Yes, and the air dominance, because yes, you can't move on the lane if you don't have the air dominance, so it's quite difficult to move, to bring cheese, to bring sandies, to organize your pushes outside of the building because you get killed waiting for the call. So, but yeah, they are a very good. They managed to do a very good back-cap on Ganon. The name of the base on Ganon 1000.
7, yeah.
Yeah, they had 2 minutes to reorganize themselves. They decided to just defend the tech plant. Maybe they may have tried to pull 5 force Indies, some
They might have been
vehicles.
nanite stuffed as well, though they've been pulling a lot of maxes.
Yes.
I don't know. I think we could have seen more from CoBe here, though. They did have air control for the entire game. I think they maybe they could have done more with that. But then again, they still won, so it's fine. I'm just like against a stronger team, this performance might not have been enough. But then again, they might have said, nah, no guys, let's not smash them too hard. But still, I am surprised by ACG. When I think about the training match we played against them, they've come a long way. Just hope they keep at it and keep improving. They
Yeah,
definitely have improved.
yes, right. That's normal, and to see that, and I think they still have some progress to do, and they will learn a lot about that matches in the group stage, and yeah, in 2 months for the 1 month, no, for in the playoff round, we can see some good matches between teams like ACG
All
or
players can
Rel, which
now
are progressing
join
a lot from a match
your
to
home base.
another.
All players can now join your home base.
Definitely. This Rel is the team that ACG played before and that they won against, correct?
Yes, they won against Rel, yes.
I was
The
actually
next
quite
round
surprised by
starts
that.
in 10 minutes.
Okay, 10 minutes till next round. I will actually have to go and grab a drink because my mouth is getting dry from all the talking. So
Hey, me
I
too.
will be right back. Unless you want to add something to that.
No, I'm gonna take something to drink too.
Okay, then we will be right back. Give us like a few minutes, and we'll definitely be here for the second round. And Snipsel just told us who's the winner, and it's Win Million. Your winner is Win. Congratulations on your Daybreak cash. Make sure to spend it this weekend because everything, I think almost all cosmetics are 40% off for the Black Friday sale. Just check in game, you'll see. I'm
I'm here too.
got some juice now and some water, so I'll be able to talk more.
Oh, come on, it's Friday, you should have a beer.
I would have, but it looks like my housemates took the last beer earlier when they left, so I'll have to go and get more after the stream. Yeah, it is Friday though, so yeah, it's beer time, especially in Germany, obviously. There's some wine left, but it really didn't look good, and I don't feel like drinking bad wine, so you know.
It's not the same. Wine is not too adulterate.
I mean, I really enjoy like a at least decent wine, but that wine looked like it wasn't good for anything but cooking. I'd rather not.
When you drink wine, you need to drink good wine.
I mean, it needs to be decent at least, you know, like not the bottom tier wine. This isn't good.
Yes.
Yeah,
When it smells bad, you don't have to drink it.
exactly. The smell is half the taste anyways, realistically. Okay, we should be starting in about 4 or 5 minutes. I've adjusted the timer for this round, by the way, so my timer should be correct this time. Let's see how this one goes. Because maybe we will actually see ACG starting off in ESFs this time and trying to get that head start on the point, because you need to do that. You can't start in your Galaxy and be slow to the point. You need to be the first one to flip. Even though actually CoBe didn't even do that this round. I'm not sure, maybe they did flip, but they got pushed off it. That's relatively rare to see though.
Yes, because that was a huge defensive drop on from ACG. So if you have 2, 3 people trying to flip the point in attack, you can't win against 4 maxes. But
4 minutes to the second round starts. 4 minutes.
and I would love to see ACG a bit more aggressive. Well, I think they can be annoying for CoBe, like that push on Ganon Southern. They show that they are able to do it. So yeah, just take your chance and try to back up to be aggressive, to be annoying for your opponent. Because if you're not aggressive, you just let them set up and push you. During a 24 versus 24, you just can't hold the point for 4 minutes or defend for so long, because you're just bleeding C4s, you're bleeding resonades, and you'll finally be pushed from your point. And there's that disorganize your opponent, because every player seeing his own base ticking will just think about, oh shit, should I redeploy? Should I not? Some of them are gonna redeploy. Maybe even if it's not useful, they can overreact, and that give you some air to reorganize yourself.
Get on that next base, get closer to their home base, I guess.
Yes. But yes, I think ACG rethinking about this batch. Maybe they will They will learn. They will learn that yeah, at this point we may have be more aggressive, and we'll do the next time.
2
and,
minutes to the second round starts. 2 minutes.
It will
I've-
be enjoyable to see it.
I've talked to Even. I'm pretty sure he's their leader overall. He's definitely one of their leaders. And he told me that they're not expecting to win anything actually in this competition. They're just trying to like gather experience and take away from it. I think that's really the attitude you gotta have if you start with such a new team and the right attitude. And I think that's also not having this attitude is what caused a lot of outfits previously to drop out after their first season of Lanesmash or even after their first few rounds because they're used to dominating on live, but then they get thrown into this completely different setting of Lanesmash and they just get fucked over and they're not used to that and they expect to win just on live where maybe they pull a bunch of maxes or they always sit in overpop and you can't do that here.
1 minute to the second
Um,
round starts. 1 minute.
Back to the in-game screen. And I think that's really the right attitude to go at it. Like, we're not expecting to win here. We're just trying to learn from it and take as much from it as we can.
Yes, of course, and that's the spirit of a lot of teams in this tournament. They are really, yeah, they keep a good mind even if they get beaten quite hard. They're still joking in Yell chat. Seeing them improving, that shows the spirit of that teams. I think they know it will be difficult for them against
20
teams
seconds.
that have more experience, but they are learning, they are progressing. That's the more important.
Yeah, for sure.
10.
Round is about to start though. Let's see what opening we see this
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Second round starts. Second round starts.
Okay, I fixed the timer this time. What do we see? One Mozzie. Guess he's going for the back cap. He's taking the long way around though. What
And
is he
the
doing? He'll be way too slow.
And there is yes, at least 8 or 10 rivers.
Yeah, like definitely 10, maybe even 12. So TR on the point though. Again with maxes. This
Yeah,
actually
but the rivers are
seems-
ready. Oh, the rivers were waiting for them.
But they all managed to get inside, and I mean, if you want to play defensive, this seems like a viable strat, but I don't think you can play this defensive at Lanesmash. You need to keep attacking and pushing the enemy. You can't play for the smallest lose, you need to play for the win.
Yes, because anyway, even if you get beaten at the end, playing the offensive may allow you to lose by less points, I think, just because you are delaying your opponent. Even if it's 40 minutes, it's quite short to take 3 bases, because there is tech plants on the side, and yes, Biolab are quite quick to cap with the 3 points, but can be a 12-minute cap.
That Reaver just smashed, well, didn't smash into the ground, but he got stuck up.
Yes. Just trying to have a look at the vehicle play. There is a few.
There's a Vanguard at the
armor.
last bay, at the Johari Cove, just rolling up now. One NC bus here, and that seems to be it, aside from the Reavers, obviously.
Yes, I saw a few armor from ACG, but they just got killed by the NCR.
Yeah, you can't have armor if there's this much air. There's no way. There's actually one NC harasser as well, but we're not really getting inside here. Let's check on the inside. Let's look at the group.
And that Rivers just firing by the double doors.
I mean, is he actually killing much though? It doesn't look like it.
Yes, but even if you're not killing people, a bit of splash damage is always
That is very
annoying
true.
when you're
Keep
in
their
the point.
shields down.
Okay.
Keep their
Nice
shields down
C4
so they
from,
are half HP for something. Yeah, the TR are getting one down here. Slowly, but it's up. Ooh. Yeah, and
And
see
here we
breaching
are.
now.
All guys are play Jäger events must to stay active on the Lanesmash org TS.
Oh, looks like
Please,
someone won on TS.
CoBe, let all guys join the Lanesmash TS.
Oh yeah, they are all AFK. They are not active on the. They are not active now on the Lanesmash TS.
That is, yeah, they need to be here so people can see who is what number. That's the point of it. So teams don't get to just put anyone in there. They need to be on their roster.
Yep. And anyway, in the game, they are in control of the base now. They got Sandy up.
I haven't
Yeah, the double
completely
doors.
spawn locked them yet, but it's very close. Basically, if they secure this building, it's just that's the spawn lock. I'm making a push. Oh, you see the 6ing again? Big illegal. BCT are pushing
Yes.
out here though.
Yeah, they are pushing back the building in front of the teleporter. They are taking back the point.
Oh damn! Oh damn!
Yeah.
And she's just getting. Where the fuck did they all disappear to? Oh, dead or gone. That and C-Max
Okay.
is also dead. Didn't get repaired.
Yes, but they got that Sandy just ready for redeploying.
Yeah, but there's no one coming from it though. There's no one spawning on it. At least not that I can see. Like where did all the NC go? They have control of it again, but I don't see many people on there. There's a few coming in from the Sunday now. The air is basically saving them right now by working over this TR push, but I don't know if that's enough. There's a lot of TR pushing up here now.
And see reinforcement coming slowly on the point.
TR's just rushing in here. But maybe this is actually the situation where like the good players being good will make a difference. Like you see Itzy here, he can probably just kill one after another.
Come on, TR, there is only one heavy on the point.
It is a good one though, and he is managing to chain the 1v1s here. It's exactly what you want to do.
Yes.
Because you can't take them all, but you can take 5 1v1s.
Yes, and all the RS are coming in the back in the big stairs.
That's dirty.
Yes. That's where I was talking about aggressivity. I think ACG is respecting too much ACG, maybe a bit afraid of them, and yeah, there were at least 10 or 12 in that big stairs, and coming from big stairs and listed stairs with only three NCs on the point, and yeah, they just didn't push because yes, but maybe afraid, maybe respecting too much their opponents.
Maybe it is just missing cohesion though. Maybe they're not used to playing with each other enough, or maybe they're not experienced players.
Am I the only one seeing that Sandy flying?
Which one? Oh yeah, that's probably motion darts. Yeah, that is motion darts.
Yes,
that's
but
how he's
the
getting
darts.
it up again. That by the way, someone told me that Rel is aware of this and that he said it's okay. I didn't talk to Rel myself, but someone told me that, so no reporting necessary.
No. it's a hitbox. You can.
This is an illegal bug, a legal bug, not an illegal bug.
Yes. And it seems like ACG will not take back the point now.
It doesn't look good for them. They're also only at 42% pop in the hacks. I don't know if the ops camps
They're
might be
outmatched.
screwing that.
Finish them off.
But, yes, I might.
Where is this Ladisol? All the way up here, but he's already spotted. Not a good position, buddy. No cover.
Yes, I'm in TR with my ops cam now, and I can't see any TR now on the base.
It looks like they just pulled out
Oh,
and
shit.
are going back to defend again.
This is the final warning. If not all players are for this game are join these TeamSpeak, that forced me to give some penalties.
There we go. Still not all people here apparently, so if they don't turn up, then that's there will be penalties.
That brought
Oh,
new meaning to
Itzy
hostile
captured the
takeover.
base. There's still a few TR here, but I imagine they'd be clean out, so let's go check out the next one. Which one is it? The Bittle Stockpile. Already Striker Fire, deterring those Reavers. Already quite a few NC here though, working over the TR Sandy. Already an NC Sandy set up. They're ready to go.
Yes, on a big setup of a big defensive setup on the roof of the double stack building.
2 beacons here. And they have these roofs here protecting them from the Reavers quite a lot. So the Reavers have to go really low and expose themselves. And they're very vulnerable to Striker Fire then.
Yep, and I'm gonna stay on Ruth House to see if there is a backcap attempt from ACG.
Sounds good. We see Reavers peeking in here, but then they're not really getting close. They'd probably just get taken out. If you're so close, then you'll just get taken out by the Pounders or by the Strikes. There is NC beacons above now, so they can drop onto the roof, like Bashar. Well, he's in Light Assault, but he's already here, working, taking out the beacons. Itzy is here now, quite a few here now.
Yes, and two infills trying to go to the point on the Ruth House. 3 people now. 1 NC on the point to defend. Two NCs on the point.
TR pulled back. The point is open, and NC's just taking it. But they will be rushed by the NC. Ah. Pins it right there on point. And those NC didn't do anything actually. They just got taken out.
And the point is flipping now on Ruth House. Good.
Damn, nice. Let's go check that out. Is it only one guy though? It looks like only one guy.
Only one guy, but they have a clog Sandy west of the base, a bit far away, but quite safe. And there is already 15 seconds.
That's
in favor
15
of TR.
seconds towards your clock and away from the enemies. And there's I think there's 3 bolters here. I think I saw one around here as well. No, it's just 2. Never mind. I'm seeing ghosts. It's weird to play on high graphic settings.
Yes, and there is no NC on the base for now.
And there goes up the TR beacon. There is actually NC. They're fighting here, but it's only it was 2, now it's 3 guys. They're just getting bolted. And there's 2 beacons for TR up now, but I don't see any drop pods coming in yet. Oh,
one
there's
coming.
the first one. Second,
Here
third,
we are.
now they're coming, now they're here. And C just retook the point, but there's so many TR just dropped, and that should be easy resecure. And there goes the NC. There's an airhammer, but all the TRs are already inside, so they can get some time on this now. And then, I mean, theoretically, that allows them to push up some armor, or deal with the air, do something like that. Because have already got a minute 15, almost a minute 20 on this.
Yeah, that's a good back cap again. Let's see if they're gonna. I don't think you can just cap a base in the Lanesmash with that sort of full infantry back cap.
No,
because
you can't.
But that's a way to get the timer to prepare a big push, coordinate attack with Sundays.
I'm pretty sure even with a squad of some of the best players in this game, you couldn't do that. Just infantry. Cheese is just too strong if you do it properly. But NC is getting back this point. Few TRs still taking resonates, getting farmed. But that's it. It's cleared up. Did they take out the TR Sandy though?
Nope, it's still up.
So if they play it smart, they probably just hide that and just do it again once the timer is close. That's That's what I would do, I think. Then again, I'm no tactical mastermind. I just do what Halo Spot tells me.
Yeah, but just keeping being annoying for the opponent, disorganize your opponents, lead them to pull out more maxes.
Yeah, the NC pulled the max there. That's 450 nanites. They can't use that in next base. And TR is trying to clear out their own base now, trying to clear out little stockpiles so they have a secure hold. There's an NC max coming in. And NC is still dropping on the roof because the beacon on the mountain up here didn't actually get taken out. Very hard to take out, obviously.
Yes, I know there's at least 5 or 6 NCs waiting on the point of Ruth House.
Damn, that's back in Hydra when we used to play Lanesmash, we often just put a max and engineer on the point behind. Especially if we played NC, because anyone that walked inside they just go one shot. That's a very efficient way of doing it.
It's a good way to defend the back cap.
Yeah, definitely.
Imagine that poor infill just coming in and oh shit, a max.
Yeah, there was this
and they find the Sandy.
That's what killed Aeon after their first lane smash. Running into Kiefer's maxed repeatedly. But that's been years ago now. Rip and A lane smash though. Never worked.
And I can see, yeah, there is a Mosquito trying to contest the air dominance, but is alone.
Oh, that is not gonna work. You need to do group holds on this. That's a harasser now looking down at the point. That was a cheeky spot there. Can just shoot in. I mean, his angle isn't that big, but it's another like area that's just a no-go area for the NC. NC is above them, is below them though. Reavers. They're getting pressured pretty hard now. They're running up. Yeah, that TR looks to be gone. Oh, Itzy just got destroyed. And TR is dropping in on the roof, but the Reavers are making quick work of that. No way.
Oh yeah, and the harasser on the roof.
Did it jump over? Oh, that is nice.
No, that's gonna be hard to retake that point for
There's
ACG.
also Cobalt Sunday just cutting them off, because this teleporter you see here in front of me, that's not this base's teleporter, that's the teleporter to the biolab. So they can't even get there, they need to walk past that Cobalt Sunday. And like, they can be air hammered here as well, obviously, so that's really hard to repush actually. Very open ground.
Oh yes, and there is a Vanguard, HE Vanguard looking at the spawn.
It's just like live gameplay. HE tank looking at the spawn.
Anyway, the best way to defend is to lock the spawn.
Definitely. But how do you even break out of the spawn, like of this spawn lock? What do you do here to get out? Actually, thinking about it, there is the biolab jump pad takes you to over here, and then there's another jump pad here which takes you on top of the triple stack. Could try and flank from there, but there's so much here. NC presence by air and by vehicles, you'll probably get spotted. There's a Prowler now trying to contest the Vanguard here, but he does look to be solo and he's already getting attacked by air. This is not looking good for him. Nope, and he's already burning. And he's dead. One of the Reavers died in the process though. That's a plus for them.
Yeah, a lone Prowler can do something. You have two choices. Maybe you can push from the biolab to the double stack building, full infantry, or you pull Sandys to, yeah, just to break the lock and give you some spawn options near the points. But
Definitely, you need to do either of those. You can't keep trying to walk out of that spawn. That's not gonna work. Not against such a strong team. And is that a... Okay, that is a flag max, a burster max. Shooting infantry. Interesting pick. I would rather use Gorgons. But Tia's actually making a move out here, but I don't see them going far. Like, most of them are already dead. Died to air hammers and flankers.
yeah, they got killed one by one.
They have
You
a
start
beacon
with
down.
you start
so
with
there'll be a
12
few
people
deaths.
from the spawn. There is one at the door of the point building. Oh, two AVs managed to go on the point.
Yeah, they dropped from beacons and managed to drop in from the roof. But that's only a few people, and the majority didn't make it in here, so I don't think that's gonna work out for them. No, and they're down. Point is reflipping to NC. Could I think ACG needs to look back at this and consider some creativity. Like, what else can we do other than just trying to brute force our way in?
Yeah, it's, the direct way is not the best way in PlanetSide quite often, so...
20
have to-
minutes remain. 20 minutes.
It can be, because it's usually fast, but if you know the enemy team is so much stronger and has force multipliers, like just looking at the players, CoBe has the stronger infantry players, and they also have force multipliers, and then you can't really try this. It looks like ACG are pulling out though and going into the biolab, so let's look at what they're preparing there, and let's hope this time I don't get stuck in the ceiling. But someone told me how to get out of it again as well. So. It's
And,
already an
yes.
NC beacon here.
Okay. ACG is setting up on the A point, on the pad.
Yeah, the NC get the teleporter next to Jenny building, and they're already flipping B point actually. An infill here, duckies. ACG didn't set up here. The CoBe just walked in.
Oh yeah,
They
they're
didn't even
working
try
in,
to spawn camp them. I mean, maybe they're out of resources, but they could have done so much with a few pounder maxes here, just hold them in the teleporter. I don't see why they wouldn't do that, but maybe they're just out of resources because they did pull a lot of maxes here. And that's the pounder max
CoBe
down.
coming very hard on the gen.
Still one pounder max alive, but he's also going down. This is not looking good for ACG. One pounder max got revived. And the NC max goes down, but he's got phylactery. He's gonna try and get back up. Right there.
Right in the back.
He's dead again though. There was no way, there was too many. And it looks like they might be able to set up the spawn camp now actually. They actually managed to push them back. It's quite a
Yes,
good push.
but even if CoBe didn't manage to take the control of Bioland, they took the points. They forced ACG to be on defensive, and now they can just organize to attack. Oh, nice back cap again on the Vital
Yeah.
stockpile. One lone infill.
If he gets beacons out though, they can hold that for a bit and just play
Beacon
time.
up, but that's gonna be destroyed very fast.
Oh yeah, that's already NC swarming in. And he's down. That was a short-lived dream. Someone dropped in though, but they didn't get a new beacon down. Also, this light assault going in, but he's not putting up a new beacon, so there won't be any
Time to close
reinforcements.
the deal.
What is this guy doing?
Hey,
He did
Beacon.
flip the point to Tiago, or he is flipping it right now.
beacon up, beacon up.
Is it?
Nope, nope.
No, no.
I'm calling for it.
Maybe he's
Oh
on
yeah,
cooldown.
let's see. Oh.
He's okay. That was
Ooh, there was a Max in the building waiting for him.
what that was not a good exchange for either of those allies. That was not very well played by either side. But TR seems to have full control of the biolab. They seem to have NC completely caged into their teleport area.
And that poor
Never
Arasa
mind, they're
waiting.
ignoring the back. The NC can. The flanking side's just completely open. There's like 2 people here.
And there is a poor harasser first floor of the point building of Beetle stockpile, waiting for disappear.
NC finally flipped the points in the biolab though, so. And see them moving around, you know. There is still Pounder Maxes in the Jenny building though, holding that. And that's gonna be hard to push that. Even if you get in their flank, you're gonna need like quite a few people to push that.
Yeah, the flank coming by the C point and the between the
Someone's
gen
jumping
and the
up,
banana
though.
building.
They're all going small stairs. No one's trying to jump up and get onto bridges. I'm surprised by that. No one wall jumping. With light assaults working over those bridges now though. Finally more light assault gameplay. And they are sort of clearing the TR out here. But there's still that max and there's still about 6 infantry, so it's gonna take a while.
Oh, and CoBe in control of A point now. They are slowly pushing D.
That's the least important point though. It's mostly B and D you need to hold. Those are the strategical important points, because from there, like, A is so far away and it's so easy from the spawn side to recap that. They are overloading the Jenny, but there's still this Pounder Max up here with the support. Still didn't manage to take him down.
Okay, and see CoBe now going for the spawn lock slowly.
I mean, they even if they spawn lock, there's still TR on B point and around it. Oh, maybe now? No, TR Max still alive and the Resnet as well. So these people are still up here and they're not going anywhere. There's no one pushing them.
Well, but yeah, they don't need to push them because Jen is flipping. Oh no, Jen is gonna be
They do
saved.
need to, because
Stabilized.
those TR are on the Gen and they're around B point and they're not spawn locked. You need to spawn lock the entirety of their team if you want to make this work. Spawn lock is looking like it's getting broken as well though. A lot of people on A,
Strong
that
strategy
doesn't
from
worth it.
CoBe.
Is this the best you have?
Yes, looks like CoBe's putting way too many people on A. That's the weakest point. Someone just asked about it in chat. You can wall jump up these trees and then onto the bridge, or you can wall jump up here onto the roof. Yeah. Takes you need to have enough FPS to do it, like most wall jumps in PlanetSide, but it's very strong.
Shield generator critical.
Come on, we're losing this.
Did they finally manage to clear out those TR at the Jenny? Looks like it. So that's good, because, well, never mind, there's more TR moving in now.
Yeah, ACG not giving up, still fighting.
Fighting well.
Generator
Well,
stabilized.
I'm
that's
impressed.
quite a good defense from them.
does look like C has control of all the important points now, though.
Shield
They could
generator
go for a
critical.
spawn lock again. Or maybe they just try and hold B and D and C by proxy. They are getting farmed on jungle side, well, not pushing out very much, because a lot of NC, well, not a lot, but they're just getting fucked from all sides there.
Generator
Actually, they're
stabilized.
breaching it now and moving towards
Yeah,
D point.
jungle in control of TR, yes. I know.
T point's flipping to NC, but there's TR moving in while trying to, they're not managing. But they do have jungle control now, so they can push it from multiple angles. Let's see what that LA can do about it though. Already take one down. Who is it? It's C. Yep, that's TR deterred from D point.
Yeah, that was a good push from ACG on B point, but here again they were a bit slow because they let CoBe just rotate and defend the point.
And CoBe actually does have C, B, and D now, the three important points I was talking about. Losing C again. But that should be a quick fix. Looks like there's only one guy on it. If that person manages to. Nope, they go down. And, well, they are sort of spawn locking, but only from one side, only from jungle side.
10 minutes remaining, 10 minutes.
Not convinced by the strategy, honestly.
Yes, it looks CoBe are not very well organized on this biolab. Maybe a bit of a lack of concentration.
Maybe. We have been playing for a while now, and 2 40-minute rounds is a long time.
Oh, big push on A point from ACG, cleaning it up.
Did I see a max in here again? No. Seems like they're pushing
Generator
around into
critical.
banana as well.
Yeah, they are also taking back the control of the jungle.
So they are pushing back and C on all fronts.
Yeah, snowballing on banana.
The banana is theirs. No contest. They're pushing NC out. Where did all the NC go to?
Give it your all.
They all just disappeared. Still a few around D point, and that's exactly what I was afraid of. They didn't spread out properly. They just all balled up in jungle, so they got
Generator
flanked.
stabilized.
And now they're all back on A. Well, where are they coming from? They must have a beacon behind or something. Oh no, they have Sundies on both sides. That makes sense. This is I don't know. This is back and forth. Pretty to watch.
Yes, that looks like a 1 hour in the morning biolab fight on live.
Yeah. Only difference is in this biolab fight it's actually balanced pop and it's not 70% defenders.
Yes, just waiting.
All gargoyling the this teleporter room. NC's back in control of generator room and they overloaded the Jenny as well. Maybe they are actually looking to make a move on the SCU, because if the SCU is taken out, the TR are not allowed to spawn at Bittle Eastern. They're only allowed to spawn on Sundays. And those Sundays have to be in this hex, so it's very hard for them to come back from an SCU takedown.
Yes, but maybe they managed to they retake that biolab in full infantry, so maybe they have some nice to pull out some maxes now.
True. I see one max in the middle. Someone is memeing or trying to meme on sniping in biolabs, but honestly, dude, if you're trying to say that sniping in the CQC environment is
We can
bad,
still win this.
then you don't know what you're doing in this game.
Sacer, Sasar and Tsar.
Yeah. It's one of the strongest playstyles in this game, dude.
Efficient in every situation.
Generator stabilized.
Tia have control of the Jenny building again. NC push back again.
Yes, and they are still in time to keep their biolab.
About 6 minutes left on the match, so could they actually even have time to take the bitter stockpile back?
Also, yes, but I think it's gonna be difficult for them to resecure the 4 points and the timer.
We see someone using an definitely, I agree. But we see someone using explosive crossbow against the max here. Not sure how efficient that is. Never tried it.
Me neither. I don't have the crossbow.
I think I actually bought it at some point when I didn't know what to do with my certs, but I don't think I've ever used it.
Hostile max identified.
Ooh, a lot of dead TRs on A points.
And TR Max also just went down, and C has control of the Jenny building once again. And they are flipping the points. This is still a long timer though, even if you have 3 points, it's still like a 5-minute timer, I think. It should be. Yeah, almost exactly 5 minutes.
I don't remember the timer with 4 points biolab.
It is about 3 minutes. It's biolabs are very fast to flip in this game.
Yeah, with the 3 points it's very fast now.
4 points, I'm pretty sure if you have the 4 points, it's almost as fast as the 3 pointers. But Tia are back in the Jenny, flanked from Banana or Crimson, and just balling into this B point. This game looks really fucking pretty on Ultra.
And it's a 6 years game.
I mean, it still looks beautiful though. I just, honestly, I haven't seen the game on pretty settings in forever.
You can't play with ultra settings because you just become blind, but yes, it's a lovely game. A flipping, C is flipping in favor of
And she's back
TR,
on
very
A
strong on the
point.
point.
So they're not giving them all the points, but they do get pushed off immediately. What is Michael saying? He keeps saying PMA. Never ever ever quit. Okay, dude. Michael does not seem okay. He's just spewing random stuff in yell chat now.
We were talking about that new team spirit, their fighting spirit, their will to learn about Lanesmash, and we can see
3 minutes
ACG
remaining.
keeping
3 minutes.
still fighting even if they are 5-0.
Definitely, they've already
Yeah.
lost the game at this point, but they don't want to lose their home base, and they keep fighting for
You
it.
can still
They don't
get
want to
the
lose
help.
completely. That's that is the never give up spirit.
Yes. Some Scottish or Irish people maybe in their team.
I know one of their leaders is Dutch, but for all the other people, I have no idea, honestly.
Okay, no, B is flipping. Who is flipping B? It's a lone medic.
D also flipped to it, yeah. see, we have 2 minutes left now. I don't think NC can cap even if they flip all the points now.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Anyway, it's gonna be close if they have all the points, but I don't see them really take all the points. And maybe they just want to keep the fight going, just enjoying it.
Maybe they're actually having fun. Maybe they're learning something from this, but
We can still win
has
this.
been definitely a strong defense from ACG. I'm actually quite surprised. I expected CoBe to almost roll over them.
Yeah. A question to ask during the interview.
Definitely. Yeah, so we are gonna have the post-match interview once the timer ticked down. We'll get
1
them in
minute
here,
remaining.
so
1 minute.
1 minute remaining. So will probably be worth staying around for that. You can not request a song, whoever asked that. I'm sorry. Wrong stream. You can watch my personal stream if I'm ever streaming, and you can request all the songs you want on there.
Be careful. That could be very bad songs.
It's fine. I'm used to the era. Don't worry about it. But NC actually attempted the last second spawn lock here, but it looks to be over.
Yeah, but they get flanked again by the jungle.
Oh yeah, damn, actually. Also woods and jungle. We secured it though.
5.
Okay,
4,
it's over,
3,
but
2.
at least they
1.
gave it one last try
End
of
of
the spawn
round.
lock.
End of round.
That is end of round, yeah.
Yeah, and
Wait,
it's
let's-
5-0 for CoBe tonight.
All team reps and captains, please join the caster channel for the post-game interview.
Let's get a base of an NC banner so we can see the winner team here. I'm afraid I'll have
User
to-
joined your
Nope,
channel.
This
Hi,
one,
guys.
this
Your
one looks
channel.
pretty.
Hey guys.
User
Hello.
joined
Hey
your
guys,
welcome.
GG.
User joined your channel.
Hello, good
Thank you.
game, guys. Good game.
Good game to both teams. Was fun to watch.
It's fun to play.
So no CoBe people here yet.
Up my OBS to capture the TeamSpeak quickly. Give me 1 second.
So, nice biolab fight.
Yeah, that was nice. That was really nice.
Five to 0 for Cobalt Bears. So yeah.
I like it. It's not a 6-0.
Exactly.
But you're still waiting on people?
User
Yes,
joined your channel.
Oh, wait, I wasn't even.
Hi, Roman.
Hello, can
Hey,
you move
Roman.
Nikki as well?
Yes,
Nikki G.
please
Yes,
move Nikki.
Just a sec. Nikki. Where's
Nikki G.
Beluga?
The
G.
Beluga G,
User
yes.
was moved to your channel.
Hello.
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 Beluga G.
Welcome.
Hello,
Hey. Hello, gamers.
Good day.
User was moved to your channel.
GG, CoBe guys.
GG.
Yep.
Yeah, GG boys, was a good match.
Was fun to watch match as well. So I'm actually quite impressed with how ACG kept up morale and kept fighting at that last biolab.
Yeah, that's our motto. Never.
It's called PMA.
PMA.
Positive mental
PMA
attitude.
boys.
Yes, what
Positive
is
mental
PMA?
attitude?
Positive mental attitude, yeah.
Aye.
Do you have team
That's the
building
spirit.
IRL to keep that?
Yeah, it's important to keep the PMA. Hi, Toby.
Hey,
So,
thanks,
that's
Michael.
the spirit. So Do you, from your point of view, would you say? I mean, you did a good job not giving up there. Definitely that one. But is there anything you saw that you did wrong and that you want to improve on next time?
Yeah, we we made the mistake of thinking that 4 Burster Maxes would be enough for your like 12 Reavers, and yeah, and so we sacrificed anti-air from other places because we thought it was going to be enough for the Maxes on the hill, and we got punished hard. And of course the macro, we have no air. If we get stuck behind a bridge when their air is up, we're fucked.
When it's over, go to the previous base, set up a defense. Yep.
I mean, that's just something you learn, and yeah, having no air is a big handicap, of course. Congratulations to CoBe though. Now that also Toby's finally here. Anything that went right from your side that you want to point out, or anything that you're happy about?
I'm just happy about overall play. I had a great time.
It was fun.
Yeah.
How many
Okay.
pilots did you actually have in this match?
I don't know, I think Snipsel knows, like he was in the platoon.
Hey, he's got his notes, dude.
KGB
Yeah.
Snipsel.
Like, yeah, overall play it was really nice. Like, maxes were annoying, but it was fun. Like, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. We saw you struggling, maybe struggling a bit with the pounder maxes on the first point. That took you quite a while to clear off, and I thought it was very well done from ACG, that point hold.
I mean, from our perspective, it's just really hard to play against an opponent who does everything just not to lose. It's just like, it's so defensive. It's kind of weird to play against. But yeah, it just takes time. Just need to.
play against it.
It's pretty fucking annoying. Sorry, it's pretty annoying because you just need to grind them down until they finally run out of pounder maxes.
Due to the fact
It
that they
just
did
takes a
that,
while.
due to the fact that they did that gave us more time and relax to set up. Like, there was no rush for that. We got everything under control. That's why panic of not being on that A point. We got 30 minutes. We can grind them down. We can pick them off.
Yeah. That's just kind of hard to do in the biolab then, because you need to basically play 10v24 on each side, because you guys just kept rotating, I guess, to one flank, completely overrolling that and then switching to the other.
That was very nice though. Like that was well done.
That was well done.
Also, you had the one backup on Garnet 7 ACG. You got in there at the right time. Maybe you were just lacking force multipliers to actually pull it
Lacking
off.
maxes.
But yeah, honestly, or armor, or buses, or air. But the timing seemed perfect on that one.
Yeah, we have.
You hit a lot of backups actually.
Yeah, we have one person always looking for the backup. And if he does it, we just drop everyone on the beacon and then move some people over to the other squad and drop those people too. And try to hold as best as we can, but yeah, no pounder maxes. And then you get your your Sunders and your Reavers. It's getting kind of hot in the doors.
Yeah. The conks.
The conks.
That's just the nature of the Lanesmash format.
Yes, and yes, I have a question for ACG. From my point of view, there is a bit of lack of aggressivity from your team against CoBe. Two moments when you did that back cap on Ganon Southern, you had 2 minutes on the timer when you get wiped, and you choose to stay in defense of the tech plant. Maybe you would have time to repool Sundays, maybe to a more organized attack than instead of only pure infantry. And another time on that was on Root House, I think. You were defending and you were near the point, and there were only 2 people on the point, while you had 10 people in the big stairs, and you just didn't push him. And do you think maybe you respected too much CoBe?
Yes. The thing the thing with the gun and southern thing, even though we had 2 minutes, if we were to lose the balcony on the tech plant, we would in no way be able to recapture it, so we didn't want to take the risk of that happening. And yeah, in the end, they got the balcony, and they got the reavers.
But again, it took a really long time to actually get into the tech plant.
Yeah, I mean, we're the underdogs. We're happy that we did not made it this far and did not get 6-0'd. And we had a lot of fun, especially in the biolab fight.
Mm.
I think our infantry play is pretty good, but if you factor in the lack of pilots and armor tankers, we're just not cut for it against the better teams on Lanesmash.
Maybe you'll maybe this group can venture into scrims then. Maybe that's how you think, or you find people, other people that are tankers and pilots. Anyways, if no one else has anything to say, I'll end the stream here. Anyone? Anything? Okay.
Nah, I'm done.
Nah.
Thanks, boys.
Yeah, good game.
Match is
Tomorrow afternoon, YLBT versus Tech.
okay. Afternoon.
Oh, that's
is
gonna be a really
tomorrow.
amazing match, boys.
Come on, Nikki. So see you again tomorrow. Whoever will be streaming that will be welcoming you here.
That will be Shefka, I think.
Shefka and
Okay.
maybe
And-
me or something, someone else.
Yeah, Falcon, you are.
Okay.
Down the-
Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a good evening. Have a good night. See ya.
Thank you, you too. See you.
See you guys.